Today you're here to support the World Cup bid. Has that been jeopardised in any way by this decision? I know that one of the selling points was the plans for new stadia for both Liverpool and Everton. What's the effect on the bid?
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure that Liverpool's bid and Everton's place in that bid has been very much damaged by the rejection of the Kirkby project. It's clear to us that Goodison is not a stadium fit to host World Cup games in the modern era, and therefore the city's position is weakened. It's important for us to be here today, however, to support the city, and as one of the country's most famous football clubs, it's important for us to support the nation's bid for the World Cup. So that's why we're here. You know, the World Cup is 9 years away, and we're determined to do everything we can to sort our stadium out, to look to improve the stadium, and who knows, within that time frame, perhaps in partnership now with Liverpool City Council, who knows, that we may be able to deliver something.
I'm sure that your phone won't stop ringing as you make that journey to London today, and your team will be busy trying to come up with a plan B. Do you have that ready to go? Do you have something else in the pipeline?
Where we go next, if indeed after our review of the Kirkby decision is that that really is finished, is to absolutely work very, very hard and in a very committed, very progressive way to look for another solution. The beauty of the Kirkby scheme was the fact that it was affordable, that it came with a substantial subsidy, and for me, an alternative solution is not about finding a piece of land in the city, it's about finding the financial support to be able to deliver it. So at the moment that financial support isn't there, but we're going to have to sit down and talk with all the stakeholders in the city, including the council, to look and see whether funding can be found from other sources. In the short to medium term, then we're going to have to look at our existing home and look to see whether we can make improvements. But I think, as we've stated to our fans, anything material or substantial at Goodison is commercially very, very difficult because of the nature of the site and the age of the stadium and the proximity of houses and shops and schools and garages. So, you know, plan B in that sense is to look at what is out there and to work hard to find and create another alternative. A ground share will be something that I'm sure will be looked at. The issue on ground share fundamentally is the same issue, one of affordability, and there is no way that Everton would rule out anything that allows us to take Everton Football Club, you know, forward and allow us to compete on a more equal footing. So if we can deliver that, then great. If it's a shared stadium, that's not a problem, but it needs to be affordable and it needs to be deliverable, and that's the major issue.